haven't played in a while.
It's one of the loudest venues in the National Football League. We're inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, home of the Chiefs.
Are you even a Chiefs fan?
Cameron Dicker has the ball teed up as we get underway. And off we go here at Arrowhead. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. Now it's going to be 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's over the middle and caught by Rice. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down. Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Mahomes now to throw again. He finds DeAndre Hopkins for the catch. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
That's a dope song right there, too.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. And it's going to be 4th down. Now Mahomes. He's got his tight end. It's Kelce. It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on 4th down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Man in motion is Brown. On 2nd down, Mahomes. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. On play action, it's Mahomes. That is intercepted. Picked off by Deion Henley. He's to the 40. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown Chargers. Well, that changes the story quickly. Looked like a very nice opening drive to start. Instead, Greg, it goes back the other way, and the defense scores first.
And Mike, early on, that's exactly how they drew it up. They wanted to come out and establish themselves with this first drive of the game, and then all of a sudden, disaster strikes. Not only do they turn the ball over, the defense is able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. To throw is Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That is caught. He gets the hook up with Bryce. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Chiefs 1st down. They put Kelsey in motion. 1st down throw. Mahomes. The pressure gets there, and he goes down. A sack that should be the final play of this 1st quarter. 1 quarter in the books. The Chargers out to the early lead. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts.
Huh, what a dummy.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Alohi Gilman. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Now KC.
You gonna quit? Not my fault. He kept throwing the ball like a dummy.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. Cameron Dicker has the ball teed up as we get underway. And off we go from SoFi. This one taken at the 7. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. In motion, Shakir. Throwing right away is Allen. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Now he takes off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
In motion, Shakir. Allen on third down. And this one is caught, but the momentum, that'll take him out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Could not get himself turned upfield.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Deion Henley. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
So anytime a team suffers...
My God, you're gonna quit too? Bro, that's my fault you guys keep throwing interceptions. It's not. 2 free wins, bro. It's a loser, bro. It's better the first quarter.
Not far east from the unmistakable buildings of the nation's capital. We've got a building that's also unmistakable in sight, but bears a new name. Welcome to Northwest Stadium here in Landover, Maryland. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And we're off and running from Landover.
Shut up.
Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Offense up to the line fast. From the gun, it's Daniels. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Third down give to Eckler. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Working quickly here. Daniels on 1st down. Finds him on the crossing route. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
You know what I like about that kick? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First and 10 from the 41. handoff for Robinson, running right. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 39. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Daniels throwing on third. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. Out of the gun, Daniels. Pushes this one towards the sideline. He's got it, and the feet are in bounds, too. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on fourth down, and they move those chains.
Oh, I love fourth downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
They've worked it downfield very well to begin the drive. It's 1st and 10 at the 28. Again, Daniels to the air. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Buys time, rolling right. And they get to him way behind the line.
Oh, I missed him.
Down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play. Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
Daniels to throw on fourth. And it falls incomplete. And a surprising fourth down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And that's good for a gain of 5. Marshawn Lattimore up from the secondary for the stop. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Through one quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They're looking at 3rd and 7. Escapes the pocket. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jeremy Chin has got it. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance.
We're not stupid-ass announcer.
Get aggressive.
On first down, here's Daniels. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Perryman. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
You're set up at the 35 now. Quick on the draw here to Dobbins. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
This is reeled in by Joshua Palmer. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Play made by Deron Payne. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Herbert now. On target to Dobbins. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. The Chargers, eager to get some points on the board. And for the Commanders, a 5th defensive back out there. They're going nickel on 3rd down. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And no look there, that throw falls to the ground. Woo, very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover.
Fuck, I threw it way too late.
That brings up 4th and long.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on. A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now Daniels off to play action. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. It's another first-half mistake. He's intercepted again. Asante Samuel Jr. makes the play. And the Chargers will take the interception back across midfield before they finally track him down. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. They go play action. Here's Herbert. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes.
That was my fault. I threw it wrong. Full sucks.
Commanders get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception. Well, they had the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out
Never happened in real life.
just that moment because they throw an interception to give the ball right back.
And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Daniels from the pistol. Throw complete to Sinnott. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. And they won't do it. That falls incomplete on 4th down.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. All down by Dorrance Armstrong. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Running it again with Dobbins. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Offense in the hurry up here. 3rd down run by Dobbins. And we just saw this movie. They stopped him again at the line. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to
Damn,
be
bro, I
played.
cannot run the
We'll be
ball on
back
this
with
guy.
more
What
of
the shit?
NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our 2nd half. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. Fielded at the 7. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Here's the first give to Gus Edwards. And looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Brought down by the future Hall of Famer, Bobby Wagner. 3rd and just 2 to go. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Able to hit Palmer, complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it brings up an LA 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. That was Jonathan Allen on the tackle. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun snap to Herbert. This ball's caught by Palmer. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Chargers will have a 1st.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Got a man. Palmer has it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Sending the tight end in motion left. Working inside the red zone. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Mike Sarah still.
Oh, no way.
And the Commanders get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
Didn't say user, so it was not him.
There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the 2nd half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
This one intended for the running back. So it's 2nd down coming up. Play fake here, Daniels. Launches one deep downfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Throwing now off play action.
Oh my God, I was wide open.
Well, no look on his first look of the game. 4th and long.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Defense coming off that incompletion needs one more stop here on 4th. And they get to him.
Yeah!
Backfires with a sack, and it's a turnover on downs inside the red zone. So after we saw 4th down last snap, now we've got 1st and goal. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins.
Get run, dude!
A little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Give him just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal. Again, it's going to be Dobbins. And he's brought down.
Oh my God.
So they'll have some time to prepare for 3rd and goal. We're at the end of our 3rd quarter. It's Chargers football as they try to hang on to a lead in a close game. They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Here's a give, straight up the middle. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. It's 4 yards on the play, Brock.
Fucking shit.
Got ourselves a 4th and goal.
So many offenses will script, Kate, the first 15 plays of a game, but it's often getting to the lesser use stuff like that that's critical in the red zone. They get a decent gain out of it and continue the push for the goal line. So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it. Likely, probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Daniels. Trying for the deep ball. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Now it's Terry McLaurin on the target. And it sets up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Chargers are going to have it back, and it's marked at the 38.
Ha ha, la, quitter. Ha! What nice whooping that ass, dog. Should have left him unmuted. He was probably mad. That's my last game. I'm gonna take the wife to the doctor right now in a little bit. I'll be back. That's 4 wins because no, that's 3 wins because 3 people fucking quit.